They could have lost us to something else.
Come on in, y'all. Come on in. Come on in. What's up, everybody on Facebook? How y'all doing today? Welcome, 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 welcome to the show. I got a Nani here with me today. She came out of her office, and Ari came out of her office to hang out with this old boring guy.
We love you, Sam.
Love y'all too, man. You see how they do me? Yeah, we love you, Sam. They get ready to go on lunch, and they do all the fun stuff.
We help make you look good.
Well, yes, you all do. Y'all do. That I will say. That's why y'all on here today, because just my face on here is not going to do it. It's not going to do it. We need somebody to tune in, and we need y'all 2 cents to help us with today's reality hour. This here, my friend, I'm tripping because I really can't believe. I really can't believe that people are still snooping through phones. Yes, y'all got quiet on that.
I'm not a snooper.
Okay, before we really get started, can a man or a woman, can your mate make you look like, can they make you look through their phone?
Make you?
You're right. Can they do something that makes you say, you know what?
I'm about to look through
I got to look through your phone.
Yes.
Okay.
When a call come in past midnight and they don't pick up, I'm looking.
Oh, you got to look through the phone now.
Yes.
You don't just ask who that was?
What if he doesn't answer back? What if he be like, nobody?
What do you mean nobody? Who was nobody? Oh.
Exactly. So
the reason that you go look.
Right.
That still don't give you the reason to look. You just,
Well, I think that if you are in a relationship with somebody, you guys live together or whatever, out of respect for their relationship, you should not call after a certain time unless it's an emergency. And that's a friend, coworker. You shouldn't be calling that person's phone, let's say after 11 o'clock. You shouldn't be calling after 11
So 11 o'clock that's too much.
Well,
it kind of depends. Like if it's something that is work related, depends on your job. If it's work related, okay, cool.
We're entertainment, so our phones ring any time.
They do ring all the time. But I think that it's the boundaries that you set up with your coworkers or your friends to know, hey, don't call after this time. I'm with my significant other.
And I haven't even read this yet. Wait till I read.
Lord, I'm nervous.
Wait till I read this to you. All right. And then I always say this: you should always, before you do that, you should know what you're going to do before you have the what if.
Yeah, you have to.
Yeah.
Because what's the saying? You always, when you go looking for stuff, you always find
You're gonna find it,
right? Like that.
So once you do, what you gonna do? If you look, those watching right now, let's say you decide to look through your man or woman phone today, and you find something. Do you know what you're gonna do? Are you only gonna question them, especially if it's the obvious? If it's the obvious, and then let's say it's a booty pic, or it's or it's a pee pic, or you know what I mean. So what are you gonna do then? You're just gonna ask him, and I mean, you see it. So what are you gonna do?
If it's a graphic picture, I'll probably react.
Okay.
Like, I wouldn't even think. But if it's something that seems innocent or that is questionable, I will launch a full investigation before bringing it to him.
A full investigation. A full investigation. Who the hell you got to investigate?
Myself. Everybody got that one friend who know how to bust through all social medias, or like they find
y'all
everything.
do.
I have one.
What?
That is my personal private investigator right
OMG. OMG. Are you serious? Every woman has a woman who can just bust through any.
But men have it too.
I ain't got time to be trying to figure out password.
Like, and he knew everything. Like
he knew.
I knew you was texting such and such. Like, how do you know? You didn't have access to my phone.
He had your phone hacked.
We had this conversation probably like a
So-
few months ago as friends. Like, yeah, you know, I definitely did that, and I still can do that to this day. And I'm like,
So
what?
how do you do that?
I don't know. Of course, he's not gonna get the information out, but he knew a name and everything.
Damn,
like,
that's
a
yeah.
friend. Like that's just
That's
a
real
friend.
scary. That's real
You might
scary.
have to get a new phone.
Yeah, you might have to get one.
He ain't my man, so I don't care.
Man, but he knew all that.
He knew all of that when we were dating. Like, it was closer towards the end of our relationship, but he knew.
He knew. Wow. All right. Well, I'm about to read this, and I want y'all to tell me what you think about this. We're gonna get some of y'all comments and take calls. 888-409-0931. She says, "My man and I have been arguing lately about things like bills, his going out with his friends too much without me, basically trust issues. The other night I noticed he was doing the old texting then turning his phone over thing. So when he got up to take a shower, I looked through his text messages. He has been texting his female coworker that is allegedly just a friend about our problems, and she has been giving him advice, some good advice, and some of it I didn't like. She said if we are having trust issues, that's a sign, and that maybe he should move out and we work on our problems from different spaces. I'm mad that he is talking to another woman about our business. Am I wrong? How do I confront him about it? Do I tell him I went through his phone, or should I make something up? Ba-da!
All right. So, it's a little tough, but at the same time, you talked about the trust thing and him talking to the coworker and getting advice and stuff like that. So you went through his phone. You wouldn't have never knew any of that. So there's a trust thing right there. You didn't trust him in the beginning.
So
with
that's
the
a
text
fact.
messaging. But he may not have known how to approach the situation because men and women don't think the same. So he had to go to somebody that he can trust to ask for advice. And, you know, like she said, okay, I got good advice, but then I got it was some good advice, but then it wasn't some good advice. But he may not have told her everything about their relationship. He might have just told her bits and pieces, and she was going off of that to give a decision. But, or give advice.
So how do you feel about getting advice from coworkers? I mean, we do work with each other 8 or 9 hours a day. We see each other 5 times a week
or more.
So, and you probably spend more time.
Co-workers often because they have more wisdom.
Male and female.
Yeah, they
male
have
and
more
female.
wisdom, and then they can give me advice, you know, from a different perspective.
Right.
I don't go too deep into the issues.
Right.
Keep it, you know, more surface. But
Yeah.
I feel like if it's not exposing too much, I don't see an issue with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
What you think, Ari?
For me, like you said, you're around these people every single day. I have coworkers like that. Yeah. Your coworkers are like your family. So of course you develop these relationships with people and you talk, you get the advice from them because you trust them with the information. So I think when it comes to dealing with coworkers, it has to be somebody that you know and that you trust won't go and spread your business to other people, whether that's other coworkers, whether that's them taking it home and sharing it with somebody else, because that's not nobody's business. If I'm coming to you and I'm asking for your advice on a situation, I'm coming to you because I trust you. Right. And I will want you to give me the best advice because you're an outsider looking in on the situation and it could be helpful.
Unbiased opinion. But I would suggest to her that she confess that you went to the phone and tell them why. Because then here you're not lying on top of a lie to only find out something. Say, hey, tell them how you felt. Say, the fact you was turning your phone down made me feel. So maybe you might have some insecurities. So but let me ask y'all, so if a man or woman turn their phone down, Does that mean that I'm hiding
I'm gonna use
something?
myself for an example.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it back
Yeah.
to an ex. He used to do that. He used to text, turn his phone over, or he would charge his phone but cut his phone off, and then all of a sudden he'd cut it back on, and then he'll continue to keep flipping it over back and forth. And I'm like, what you hiding? Like, who you texting?
Yeah.
You don't want me to see who you texting? Okay, cool. And later on, he was cheating. So you was texting, and if we in this relationship, what you gotta hide? Somebody texting you, who texting us?
Right.
We in a relationship, who's texting us? But
who's texting us?
You flipped it over, so he was cheating.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, in 2019, cell phones are like people's diaries.
No, for
so
real.
Yeah, your whole life.
Exactly. So you do gotta respect
your whole
life,
your bank account.
Everything.
Yeah.
Ideas, we screenshot every little thing. We take pictures of everything.
Yeah. Let's take a call here. Sam Sylk Show. Hello.
Yo, Sam Sylk.
How you doing?
Okay, so she's upset and angry because he's telling this other woman their personal business.
Yeah, and she's giving good advice, and in some she don't like.
And how does she feel about herself telling people her personal business?
Like right now, you mean?
Yeah, like I mean, that's not part of the scenario, but that is something to consider.
Yeah.
I would tell her to consider all the good advice, acknowledge that she knows it, and acknowledge what she's done, and then see if there's something that can work out based on the good advice that he got from the other woman.
Yeah.
And then start working with what she considers to be the bad advice, and take a grip on to what degree you feel it is bad and why.
Yeah.
But I really would like to know how does she feel about herself.
Right. Thanks a lot, Todd. Sam Sylk Show, what you got?
Sylk.
Yes, sir.
Do they share the same phone?
No.
So that was his phone.
His phone.
She wasn't looking for it, she found it. And his phone.
Yeah.
Stay out his damn phone.
Say stay out his phone.
Yeah, she wasn't looking for it. You're going to find it if you go looking for it.
That's true. All right, bruh. Sam Sylk Show. Hello.
Hello, hey Sam.
Hey, what's your...
If his behavior is new as far as turning his phone over, then she should say something about that first. Like, I feel uncomfortable about you starting to turn your phone over. Like, are you trying to hide something? And see if he'll stop turning the phone over. If he don't stop turning the phone over, then I'll be like, look, I went to your phone and I see some messages and I'm uncomfortable with the messages.
All right. Have you ever went through your man's phone?
Yes.
What did you find?
The last guy that I was messing with, we was breaking up, but I knew that he was messing with this girl, so I was like, come over and see me one more time. And so he came over to see me one more time, and when he was in the shower, then I went through his phone, and I found out that they wasn't messing around, but once she found out that we were going through something, she was like, well, can me and you be lovers? And he was like, well, are you be able to control yourself? And she was like, yeah. He was like, okay. So they started messing around.
Wow.
So he went to the shower. So it was after y'all did it.
After we did it, when he was in the shower.
Y'all breaking up. You offer him some booty. Say, why don't you come on over for the last time? Give it to him. Y'all tripping me out. All right, beautiful lady. You too. That's a trip. You see that? See how women do? Y'all got games for it. Okay. I'm letting him go in the shower. Tell him come up for last time. He get in the shower. I'm going through his phone.
Let you think. Shut up. I can't say too much.
Yeah. That's why you need to change your password, every now and then.
We'll figure it out.
Okay. Tara says, I would tell him what I did, and I didn't appreciate her giving him bad advice about our marriage, saying that they should try marriage counseling. Maybe they should try marriage counseling, but I don't think they're married. She says my man, which is her boyfriend. They're shacking. They're just staying together. They just, they got a spot together. Yeah. Once you go through that phone, family, you got to make a decision what you're going to do. You can't, it's like you got to know, what if I go through this and I say something? What is your plan?
9 times out of 10, you're going to find something that you wasn't looking for in the beginning.
Yeah.
So it's those conversations that you have to have with yourself. Like, okay, if I do this, it's a possibility I'm going to find this, or I'm going to see this or see that. And you never know. Like, he could have been texting. I mean, we obviously know the situation, but he could have been texting her, asking her for ideas on proposing to her or something. You know what I'm saying? It could have been something good, and you did it for yourself.
Does that? How would you feel though if your man was talking to Facebook? Respond, please. If your man was talking to a coworker that intimate, that much,
I would shut that down
after work.
No.
Remember, listen to the letter. He texts this woman while they at home. They texting back and forth. Then he laid the phone down.
So in this,
instead of talking to his woman, he's talking to his coworker
about
them.
Work or
them.
So I think it's disrespectful in a sense, but it also depends on the relationship that you and your coworker have.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys have more of a relationship where it's you really like a brother or a sister to me, and our significant others or whatever know, like, this ain't that. This is my coworker.
Right.
I look at her like a sister.
Right.
I look at him like a brother or something.
Right.
And I know people use the term sister and brother and then end up sleeping with each other. But if you have that, if you set that up and y'all had that conversation, this is one of my very, very good friends.
Yeah.
We talk a lot. We text a lot. We call. We hang out. You know what I'm saying? Even whether it's work related, more than likely it's always work related. But I think that's just the conversation that you have to have with your significant other. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you could possibly have known them longer than you've been in this relationship.
True. That is very true.
Those are the things you have to consider.
Yeah.
Share your comments and thoughts with your friends. Share this video with your friends. But once you go to the phone, it is what it is. You see now what you gonna do about it?
Right.
Especially, I think the stuff that she didn't like is stuff that hurt.
Yeah, it probably was.
It was real.
The truth.
You're right.
And sometimes you have to see the truth, and then it's like, dang.
Yeah.
I really did that, or
yeah,
I was really doing that. I really could be doing X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Reality sets in. So.
Yeah. All right, man. Reality Hour. Thanks much. Tomorrow on the show, don't forget Raheem Devon, Mark Curry will be hanging out with us as well. Ladies, thank y'all for hanging out with me.
No problem.
All right, so y'all made me look good. Well, that be going by quick, don't it?
Mm-hmm. How many views we get there?
Oh, you'll find out later on. It builds up. Then we replay it tonight.
Really?
Yeah, I replay these every day.